Welcome to part 3, the final part of this Kirishitan Japan / Stardust Crusader tour, where, like I mentioned earlier, we are gonna have to take on the Ottomans, and boy oh boy is it a tough one. Be sure to tune in for the whole thing, and I hope you enjoy. And now we need to... Where's my army? It's over here. We need to kind of immediately declare on the Mamluks. Ayutthaya would join a war against the Mamluks. I mean, I guess. I have to wait for my fucking dude to come back. Conquest, Holy War, of course. Declare this war. And I need to find who were their smaller allies again. I think they're all in Malindi, Medina, Tafilalt. Jeez, dude. All of his allies are down in the Horn of Africa, which... that's fine. I think I need to split this army so I can actually not die to my own attrition. Especially now that we're going to be in a desert. Afghanistan joined the coalition. Another government reform. Let's see. Tier 6. General estates, monthly reform progress, aristocratic court, diplo rep, improved relation, monthly favor growth. Solipsism, we don't need that yet, so I guess we'll go for the favor growth. The annoying thing is going to be, like, to have to piece out these guys, because... Ooh, Elodi... I didn't even realize Ethiopia got completely eaten up. Because what I want from the Mamluks is we want to come down through Hormuz, cut across down here, and then we have to jump over into Africa. Because if you look at the map, they actually go down here, kind of down into Alodia, then come back up through the Mamluks again, which, I mean, we need to follow the Nile River. So after we jump over, maybe make it a little bit easier on ourselves. We go down through Alodia over here. Because I don't want to have to fight through Semyon too. That's just a little annoying, but I mean, that is the goal we made for ourselves here. Tech 14. Kind of want to go for another mill tech. We have quality, infrastructure, exploration. I'm thinking quantity? Either quantity or offensive. But we are ahead in the admin power, so maybe something like economics so we can keep our economy going at home. That might be the best. Alright. So over Saudi Arabia, actually. Go down and take this fort for ourselves. Oh wow, Ayutthaya is finally here to help. Crazy. Ooh, we got Tabuk right before they tried to engage us. Let's go siege Cairo. Let's see. What mission did I get? Bushido. Army equal to or larger than 65,000. Army tradition of 60. Sure. Consider our options carefully. Reveal the preview branching missions. Bugeju Hapan. Or... a new naval academy, ship durability, naval tradition from battle, ship cannons, or reinforced speed, army tradition, and military tactics. I think I'd go with that. 80% army tradition and professionalism, that's never going to happen. 15% discipline, whatever. None of that is ever going to happen, let's be real, but it'll be nice to dream. And we can get what we want. Alodia is getting wrecked right now. It was always going to be complicated going through Africa. We know that. But next up, looks like we're going to go to war with Semyon. was allied to Alodia anyway. So let's go for this peace deal. War reps, all the money. We can't humiliate on top of it, but this should be very good for us. Unfortunately, we don't have a land bridge right here, but, you know, it is what it is. And let's also trade company all of it. I don't want to have to core everything. And Alodia would not help them. And honestly, we only really need like 2 provinces from them. Simeon, we have to go down and then up. And then we're going to follow the Nile River. Because according to the map, there was something else over... Let me try the... It's really hard to see. I can barely follow, but... Let's see. Yes. This is where they meet Iggy, the dog, which is my least favorite Stardust Crusader. And then further down south, what's going to happen is, or rather a little more west than south, they go to Aswan, where they meet Oingo and Boingo. And Oingo and Boingo have a good old time and get their asses handed to them unintentionally. And then after that, the god Anubis is in roughly the same area down here, and then they follow the river north. Up at this curve right here is where they fight Bastet Goddess. And then, of course, up in Cairo is where they meet Dio. So, looks like we're going to have to fight through Ethiopia, then up through Alodia and Dongola, which, I mean, we can just back to back to back these wars once I actually get... Overextension is high. We have to wait to core this before we core the rest of everything over here. We do have Holy War against Ethiopia now, so let's do it. Funnily enough, once we got through India, these wars have not been that hard. We've just been able to chain them back to back to back. Alright. We are going to have overextension issues until everything gets cored up, so I will have to relax for a second. Coring up everything soon, so let's get ready for this war against Alodia and Dongola, because again, I need to call this war against the Mamluks as soon as it's up in 1603. Ottomans, let's see. Cleansing of heresy. Allied to a country called Anaria. So from you, I just want these 2 provinces. And we need to go up through Dongola. Dongola. Let's cleanse your heresy. But that's heresy. Ah, the Mamluks are being torn apart by the Ottomans again. That's why they wanted mill access through me. What I do need to do is probably dev for the printing press, because it says it's somewhere in my country. I don't see it anywhere. I guess I'm just gonna dev for the printing press, because otherwise I just don't see it. So let's see. Dev for the printing press. Oh. I knew. More like I knew. Alright. Satsuma or Echizen? Echizen produces paper, so that might be better for us. Echizen. Let's encourage development. Ichigo, how are you doing too? You're still at 10. Perfect. There we go. We have it now, and it should be spreading. So here, let's do something like, come on. They took it at 14%. My rebels took my base at 14%, and I've been stuck at 42% for 3 ticks. Come on. Holy crap, dude. Okay, I'm bombing it. Alright. Finally done with this war against Dongola. We just follow the river upwards. I could call in Spain and Portugal to this war. Oh, the only issue is it's a war against the Mamluks, not the Ottomans. So maybe what I can do is call in a war against the Ottomans. Let's see, Portugal actually wouldn't join that. I have to keep checking periodically to see if, ooh, okay. I can finally go to war against, the Mamluks. Malindi and Jambi I'll have to knock out. Mamlukian Australia. On Portugal. Let's go knock out Malindi. I don't know where Jambi is. Portugal said they would join, but usually all of Portugal's troops are in the New World, so they'll never actually get over here unless the war lasts forever. Alright, so... oh, no! They're gonna take more... Alright, so we're just gonna take everything going up the Nile River. Money, war reps, that is all we need. See, the Ottomans are in this war, but they're not really losing any manpower. They're at 400,000 men. 400,000. Once Portugal and Spain are done with their wars over in who gives a fuck land. Oh, Florida is independent. Oh, no, they're not. They're just Florida. Weird. But yeah, once these assholes are done with their wars, because their war exhaustion is through the roof for, like, no reason. Alright, so let's start building up on those quantity ideas. We should have gone for this a lot sooner, knowing that we would have needed to fight against the Ottomans. In retrospect, I probably should have gone for something like quality, exploration, quantity, something else, but I thought maybe the Mamluks would have Cairo and I'd only need to fight the Ottomans in one war, but, like, let's see, province war score cost 7... 33% for here, because we need Cairo. But, let's see. The line I need to take is to follow up to Cairo, and then I need Gaza as well. So 5%, 8%, that's 13, plus 33 is 46. 57, 63% war score is what we need against the Ottomans. And that is going to be a bitch. That's a waste of money. Alright. Hopefully this is the final war. Waiting for my entire stack to be here. Perfect. We do have more numbers, technically. I will need to come and take out Yemen first. But we want to rush for Cairo, which is why I'm trying to save my mill points a little bit. Because I want to barrage the forts if I can. Again, the, like, entire... I was gonna say, their entire army is going to be hopefully far away. I have to wait and play defensive. So I might have to give up like all my holdings in Africa and whatever else right now, while I wait for Tlemcen and Morocco to fall. I also need mill access through Genoa so they can make it across the Maghreb. But you. Right. Let's see, Morocco. Sue for peace. They are completely out. 20 war reps, give that to Spain. And now you guys can focus. A lot of their boats are going to be down here, or their men rather. I think they have like 200,000 men around here, probably pulling back a lot of guys from Russia. We'll see how this goes, but I want to make sure we get through this ASAP. Because what we want is we have to keep going up the river into Cairo and then all of Palestine right here. If possible, we can leave out Cairo from the peace deal. Because as long as we can get a peace deal, this will be fine. We will need Gaza. I will need to deal with my rebels over here, so let me get a bunch more loans and Inuit warrior band? What the? Ganges company will be fine. We can take Constantinople fast. Oh, here they come. They're trying to defend it. Please take it before it takes 50. Yes, we took it. Now it's a defensive battle. They're trying to reinforce, but we won that one battle right there. We're gonna get wiped here, though. 200,000 units right there, but we took the fort before they could. Woo! Wow, that was some luck right there. We can do this for now. I don't want to risk losing Constantinople. So let's do this for now. We don't have Cairo, and we don't have this province, but I think next time, instead of doing a show superiority, let's delete you. I think instead of, for the next war, instead of show superiority, what I'll do is, let's see, I have to actually state up Palestine. Alright, let me see. Declare war for Cairo. England would not join, because they still have positive attitude towards the Ottomans. When is the next time? Ask them. Reduce opinion every 15 years? I can't wait that long. We have the numbers. The real question is, are the numbers actually here? The salvage equipment, reinforce costs. Let's see, the Ottomans are obviously going to be at 19 as well. Alright. Let's declare this war on the Ottomans. We are going to declare not for a holy war, but for Cairo. Portugal and Spain come in. And we're going to try to peace out Ajudan ASAP. Please take Cairo. Please take Cairo. Please! It's at 57%! They're gonna be here in like 2 seconds, please! 78%. Thank you. We got Cairo. We did take Constantinople. We still do have control of Cairo, so as long as we have that... Alright, we win that battle. Let's hope that holds out. It does. Let's win this battle. We pulled them off of Cairo. Very nice. Can we catch any other units? We can. They're trying to run away. We got... Ooh. I don't think that was a... No, that wasn't a stack wipe. But right now we are catching a lot of units. After a bunch of close, lost battles. I need the Spanish and everyone to actually get over here so I can take this. Alright, we're gonna lose that battle, but the most important thing was the fact that we pulled them off of Cairo. Let me actually get a shitload more loans. We're also gonna debase the currency for as much money as humanly possible. Because this is, you know, last call, basically. We didn't pull them off of Cairo. But will they take this deal? They will. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, they take this deal. It's over. Now we just have to actually sit back and do nothing. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, we're deleting you two. Okay. Okay. We finally did it. We found the line. I'm gonna admit this to you guys that actually watch these videos. I cheated. I fucking cheated, and I will not apologize for it. Because, oh man, this was fucking terrible. Down here. Let's put you back over in India. And right now we basically just have to... We're still rooting out corruption. We basically just have to survive. We're gonna delete all of these forts that do nothing for... Well, I mean, they're in India for us to stop the rebels, but we're not going back to war with the Ottomans again. So we're gonna delete all of our forts. And we just need to convert Cairo and Jerusalem as soon as these rebels go away. $47 ducats a month to convert Cairo. Oh, wow. Well, first let's, get that. $56 loans. 35,900 in debt. Because we had to fight the Ottomans like 10 times. Ugh. What a world. But we are almost there. Because we can make Egyptian... Where is it? The Syrian culture? Well, it's already Catholic. It doesn't matter. All of these are Syrian culture. So we can make Syrian an accepted culture. And then once Cairo gets integrated as well, we can make Egyptian also a culture. You're way too expensive. Jerusalem. Time to convert you to Catholicism. Damn it, the counter reformation just got removed too. So now our it's gonna be a little bit slower. Still 6.2%. Oh, it's going fast. I should send this to someone for like one of those disaster saves. Alright, Cairo, 50 ducats a month to convert it. Well, what we can do there is make it a full core. What we can also do is promote the culture. And now it is going to be 17 ducats in 20 months. Ah. There it is! Stardust Crusaders. Oh, man. This could have been so much easier if I did not give myself that cheesy ass follow their actual path through. But it was a lot of fun. It was frustrating, but it was fun. Of course, you know, start in Japan. Jojo's mom gets sick and we have to go find Dio. And for some reason there's a fly in the background of the picture. And we can identify that as an Egyptian fly. And so we know we have to go all the way to Cairo. On the plane ride there's a stando that attacks us in the plane. We crash land in the ocean and manage to survive going to Hong Kong. After Hong Kong, we charter a boat where we're once again attacked by another enemy stando, but we manage to escape the ship, where we get picked up by another ship that also happens to be an enemy stando, where we defeat an ugly little monkey and make it to Singapore. After that, we charter another boat all the way up to the, whatever city was right here. I forget the name of it. But then we have to go up the Ganges, where as we're driving along, a car is chasing us and they try to chase us off the road. They're a maniac driver, but it turns out the car is an enemy stando. Then afterwards, we continue traveling our way through India, where we meet a cute little old lady running a village, and it turns out, oh no, the mist in the village is an enemy stando. So now we have to go south along the coastline here, and after we cross into Pakistan, there's a lot of gay insinuation between Mr. Joestar and Avdol, but eventually we escape the assassin and make our way to the desert, where as we cross the desert, there's a baby that shits himself, but it turns out he also has an enemy stando. And then something happens. I think that's when Avdol dies, because now we have to come over here and, oh, look at that, Avdol is still alive, right in where this boat is, on a cute little island. They cross over to Africa, where they meet Iggy, the ugly-ass dog, and I hate him so much, and I wish he would fucking die. Then they go down south, where I forget what enemy stando they fight over here, but afterwards they start following the Nile River north, where they fight that one dude that Polnareff has to fight against, because it turns out the sword has an enemy stando. Going all the way up the Nile, they finally make it to Cairo, where they fight and kill Dio once and for all. And for some reason, we also had to get conquer the Holy Land in the name of Japan as well. But I'm not opposed to that kind of thing. And finally, the journey is over. We saved JoJo's mom from Dio. And you can see the route we took to get there. I never want to do this again. And if I didn't cheat, I never would have finished this. That is going to be it for this video. I have a lot of shitty editing to do now.